Bro, I'm starting a new business, but I have some doubts. What kind of doubts do you have? I'm thinking, whom should I appoint as the CEO of my company? Who is that person in your mind? Well, I have my best friend in my mind. Well, then you should not. But why? I'm going to tell you that later in the video. So let's head towards the video. I'm going to give you a brilliant example that why you should not trust your friend with such an important position. This is a story of a boy named Michael whose parents were murdered when he was very young and he was made king. The time he was made king, he needed someone who he can easily trust. So the first person came in his mind was his best friend, Basilius, who once saved his life during his childhood days. He met him, he was a horse trainer, and the king made him the head of stables and loaded him with gifts and favors. But he got greedy and he started taking things for granted. But one day, Michael also made him chief counselor of the empire. But at that time, he was too greedy that he needed everything. He wanted everything. The first thing or the most important thing he needed was the execution of Bardas, his uncle. So he convinced Michael that he should execute his uncle because his uncle executed his parents, and he will in the future execute the king using the conspiracies. Exactly that's happened, and Michael executed Badass in during a festival. But when the Michael was short on some funds, he asked his friend Basilius for the funds, but he denied on his face. And that time Michael realized that he made a big mistake giving this position to his best friend. And one day when they were drinking together, Michael found himself surrounded with soldiers, and his friend Basilius smiling on his face. He was killed in front of his friend and he was smiling. And that's the biggest mistake Michael ever made, and he realized at that point. So there is a famous and maybe a popular line written in this book that please God protect me from my friends, I can handle my enemies. Thank you.